Welcome to the Tannat Show. I'm your host, Howard O'Brien. I'll be with you every Thursday, whether it's live or tape, but I will be with you every Thursday for around 10 minutes. Fun times. You never know what I'm going to do or where I'm going to be. That gives me the flexibility. So thanks for tuning in. Keep telling everybody to become a subscriber. I need more. A couple more, then I can have my full costumes and all that kind of stuff again. Because right now I can't move all over the place. So tonight, thanks for tuning in. Tell us what you're drinking or not drinking. We have the wineries opening up a little bit more. So come on out. It's supposed to be a gorgeous weekend. These last couple of days were beautiful. It's even going to be a little chillier this coming weekend. So that should be smiley. So everybody come out. It should be really fun. I got a few things happening this weekend. Sunday, it's a special 2-for-1 in the library cellar tasting that I do. Normally 50 a person, it's 50 a couple. Then our hours, and I got the steak and Tannat dinner coming up the following Saturday. I still got a few spots for that. Just a lot of things happening, and the weather's supposed to be perfect. So come on out, and we're still taking reservations and so forth, but walk-ins can come in anytime or just to hang out and have wine as well. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Year-round, except for major holidays. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm open by appointment only to pick up wine or whatever. But, still shipping wine, still delivering wine. So I'm there for you no matter what. Thank you for all your support over the time. As you can see, I am somewhere else for this event. And we have to do the taping one tonight because we have an obligation this evening with a friend, client, and just a good couple all the time. They tune into this as well. So I got my Irish flair tonight. My Irish flair. I got my Irish Gaelic football back there. And the reason why is that Arlington's Four Courts is a very popular place, not only for me, but for my daughter, my daughter too, but for Judy and the Chelsea EPL league plays their soccer. So it's Judy's been going there a real long time. It's their official place to watch games with a lot of other, sporting events that happen there on Wilson Boulevard. And my good friend Dave Cahill is the general manager and a part owner in it, and I have a great connection with him from Ireland with his family that owns Cahill's Cheese. I visited them, if you all remember, a few years ago. Did kill Cahill's Cheese, and it's a very popular one that I carried that I can't get right now. So my clients that are tuning in usually, they probably have sampled some of this before. So it was from Ireland, the creameries. So anyways, I'm going to be doing a charity event for them. The tragedy that happened there. And, certainly with COVID, it is, not over with, as we all know, but at least things are open. And, that certainly hurt a lot of businesses that made it through, particularly the restaurants, and they got through it. And so there's people doing support things because they have to close for a while. I do not know that time frame. I am in the communication with Dave to find out. And then I'm going to do a charity event at the winery to help them out as well. So I'll keep everybody posted. Whether you're Irish or not, you should help out as much as you can. It's a legendary place and so forth. So tune in for that information. We still have all the tastings going on. A lot of different things happening there. I have special cheeses now that I get from a small creamery in Wisconsin. So we're doing a lot of new different things. So we're trying to help out and constantly do something new for you and my clients. So thanks for tuning in. So segment one is, as always, or a new one, is about the vineyard and what's happening. The wines are being taken care of in the production building, doing topping off, making sure everything is good with the barrels and there's no oxygen getting in, and filling them up. We call topping them, and then racking it from one barrel to another. And that's an ongoing thing till they go into the bottle. So that's a lot of protection and a lot of work by my staff. And they're always on it. So thank gosh I have them. And always keeping everything very clean. We are getting things moving around a little bit for harvest, even though we're over a month away. And veraison is kind of coming to an end, which, as I explained last week, all the grapes come out on their natural skin color, and then they take their own coloring. So you're starting to see that come to completion, like the Merlot, the Cab Franc, the Cab Sauv, and the Tannat. And then the Chardonnay and the Pinot Grigio, the Albarino, are turning their more golden color. So that's all still happening there. This weather is very conducive for us. We have been finding downy mildew and powdery mildew, more downy mildew, and that's everybody, the humidity and the wet. But it is starting to lighten up a little bit. You know, it usually subsides starting at this time of year, August this time frame. And it looks like it's doing that. The weather was gorgeous, and it looks like it's going to stay that way. So that's a good turn for us. But everybody's been fighting it. We've been doing some new things in the vineyard, just letting things grow a little bit more so we can make sure we can get through the winter and get the ripest fruit we can get this year. And that's always the challenge, as you know. So anyways, that's the status of that for segment 2. Is the story related to the book that I'm writing, as you know, something that happened to me here at the winery, and a good experience. And this one goes to Dave Kyle and his family, the Kyle Creamery in Ireland. It's funny because when I went there, you know, our creamery is really, at that point, 10, 11, 12 years ago, really we're, you know, on the tourist side of things when people go to Ireland. But for me, it was great because I've been there numerous times, and we visited several of the creameries that I carried their cheese at one time. And we went to Cahill's, and it was wonderful. Met the family and Dave's parents and took a tour and so forth, and found out that Dave ran Ireland's Four Courts. And so I went and surprised him, and that was just a great experience. I thought I'd surprise him, but I didn't surprise him because he came over to me when I was waiting for him in Ireland's Four Courts in the middle of the week. You must be the famous Howard O'Brien. I go, what are you talking about? And he goes, look at all the pictures my family sent me and so forth of you being there. And he thanked me so much for carrying their cheeses at that time. For a period of time, I did. And we became good friends. Didn't, you know, Judy knew him much more than me. So it was just a lot of connections in a good way that the winery brought us to. So I thought I'd tell that cute little story this time. It was really good of our connections there. So for the wine we're going to taste tonight, we don't have much of this left. This is the Cab Sauv. This is the Cab Sauv, the 2017. The 2017. Just want to make sure. The 2017. Let me see. Where's my corkscrew? I was able to pull it out. Okay. Got it. So this is the Cab Sauv 2017. And, you know, I've only made this a few times, as you know, and I got some of this still left. I don't have a lot. We don't really taste it too much or anything because we don't have a lot of it. And so, and my regulars know that I don't have a lot of it, and I'm not sure when I'll make it again. But anyways, it's the 2017 Cab Sauv. Low yields. All my reds, you know, are 2 years at least in a French oak barrel. So is this. And we only try to do this when we know we can compete with Napa. And everybody that's had this or can chime in on this, they believe it is. And it just keeps evolving and evolving and evolving. Really evolving. A little dark currant, black, a little blueberry this time. A little leather box, a little bit, not too much. Interesting. Could be a little bit of the oaky character coming out of it a little bit more, but it's moving around. Last week it was cherry. Interesting. A little blueberry goat cheese in here. And you know we have the blueberry goat cheese. Of course, my signature Regal glass. It holds a full bottle. And Andrew won one last week with the competition. And he picked it up this past weekend. Very nice. Very nice. I do have a little bit left of that. So, for the contest, let me see, talk to my man here. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Okay. He told me the contest is going to be this week is who can remember the most popular cheese that I served from Ireland that was the Cahill's cheese. Anybody can come up if you describe it, because you may not know the name, but it is a particular one. and it had a very unique character that would match the winery and red wine. So I'm giving you a little bit of a hint. Anyways, so thanks for tuning in. God bless, and drink tonight and tune in live next week. Live next week. A little bit more Irish music. Where is it? There we go. God bless.